Hennessy, come out and play.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big breaking TV.
Yo, what's poppin', Henny? Gang. Bar is open, y'all. I smell a debunking video coming on. Child. Least we not forget, this is Hennessy Reviews.
The prime time.
Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the bar. It's your girl, Henny, and we about to pour up plenty of the hot Henny y'all love to sip on. So y'all go ahead, sit back and relax and get ready for this exclusive pour up with my girl, Mysstique. Now, if you don't know who she is, this is... I have to introduce you this way. I'm sorry. Bluefaces road manager, Bravo's son's mother, because I'm not going to call her a baby mama. She is a son. She's a boy mom, and she is an excellent mom. So if you don't know who she is, be prepared to get to know her as we pour up. Mysstique, welcome to the bar.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you guys, y'all know what to do. Share it up, run it up, get those likes up, and throw those Henny glasses in the chat. Now, Mysstique first came on the scene out of nowhere to us, okay, as she was engaged in a back and forth battle with Jaden's, I believe, ex-bestie now, Sadie, because the father of her son is Blueface's road manager, Bravo, like I said. So they were going back and forth in the story post, and this beautiful young lady went live, and I had the pleasure of sitting in that live, and I instantly loved her energy and the way she was carrying herself, and a lot of y'all did too. So Mysstique, tell us about who you are.
I am, like you said, a boy mom, freshly. He's 1 year old now. I really am. I just be chilling. I'm nobody really special. I just be minding my business, you guys. But now, they unlocked a new character, so we're here.
Right. I like that you said that before I did. Definitely a new character has been unlocked. So, you told us who you are. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I do make music. I'm actually doing more music soon. I got it in the works. Right now I'm a security guard. I be chilling at my job, making TikToks.
Okay,
That's
shout
really
out
it.
to security, okay, because
Oh,
I'm not
yes.
gonna lie, I missed my job. I was a supervisor, so I had the white shirt and all of that. I was chilling.
Chilling, and making easy money. And I
Okay.
also do tattoos too. So
Oh,
that's another thing. Yes, I do a lot of tattoos.
okay. Have you tatted yourself?
Yes, I did my own neck tattoo, my
Get
hand
out of here.
tattoo. Yeah, I've done a lot of all my legs. I did all my tattoos on my legs. I've done my mom's tattoos, cousin
Mhm.
tattoos, friends tattoos. I do a lot of tattoos.
So how did you do the neck?
Sitting in the mirror, and just kind of. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to get it
Oh,
real easy.
gotcha. So is
Yeah.
there a tattoo shop coming in the future?
Um, I don't know. It might be in the works.
Okay. So now I know that I try not to get into like the mess, but we're gonna get into some things. As y'all know how this goes. Either it's gonna be answered or it's not, and it's cool either way. So, how did you now? This may be repetitive for some of you who have already seen her interview elsewhere, but it's going to be repetitive for the beginning for those people who don't know, and then we're going to move forward. So, tell us how you met Bravo.
I met Bravo on Instagram. He had messaged me. We chatted for a few days. He was asking me on a date. Didn't really get nowhere at first because I am who I am. I don't not I really do not be talking to these men because I know they only want one thing. But he was very consistent. So I gave in. We had a date, and it went from there.
So he chased you down in the DM.
Yes.
Wow! And how long were you guys seeing each other?
About 5 months, 4 months.
That's a long time.
Not really. Not really.
I mean,
Seems
it's
going
not,
by
but
fast.
when you think about everything that's going, okay, so you didn't know at all about Sadie.
Oh no, not at all. I didn't know about this man at all. Like I don't follow none of the Blueface or none of that. So I didn't
Mhm.
even know about him. And when he followed me and I seen his page, I was like, oh wow, where did he come from? Cause what? Like, and yeah, I don't know. It just went from there.
And
And
in
you
all
see what
fairness,
happened.
yeah, in all fairness, there's nothing on his page that signifies that there's a child, that there's a girlfriend, or any of that in his life. It's just him and maybe a couple pictures of him in Blueface. I know he does post to the stories, but other than that, he doesn't have anything permanently on his page. So I can understand how you wouldn't
And he
have.
had so much time. I said that the first time. He had so much time. I don't understand. A man who's in a relationship, how do you have that much time? And how was I able to come to your house? How was I able to spend the night at your house if you have a woman? Like, how would I even know?
Okay, wait a minute, hold up, time out. You spent the night at his house,
Yeah. Mm.
girl? There were no pictures of her or the baby anywhere.
No,
Oh my.
no pictures. It's like a bachelor's pad.
I was just gonna say that, like, is it like maybe it's like a bachelor's pad away from her house, or I don't know, but that's bold of
Mhm.
him.
Real bold. But I
So
mean, I could only imagine what he's doing if that's what he was doing with me.
that's
So
true. Did you guys discuss being exclusive? Like, what was the dynamic in those conversations like in that 5 months?
he's a very I wouldn't say controlling, but he wants it his way type of thing. Like he don't want you dealing with nobody at all, of course, like most men. But it wasn't nothing necessarily exclusive. We were just dating. But he
Okay.
definitely made it clear he didn't want me dealing with nobody, that I was his. I even have messages where he stated that. But yeah, we were not in a relationship.
Okay. So how long before you ended up finding out you were pregnant?
About 3 months in.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
two were still seeing each other even 2 months into your pregnancy.
No, not in person, but
Okay.
we would speak on the phone.
Okay. And how long before you found out about Sadie?
I had found out about Sadie about she messaged me like a month and a half into it. And this is where it gets a little rocky. She messages me on my phone. We went into a back and forth. I text him like, "You really got a girl? What?" question mark. And he was telling me, "I'm gonna give you a call in a minute." He gave me a call. The way he explained it was, that's his baby mama. She's crazy. She was tripping. They're not together, but she went through his phone and all this extra stuff. So I still was dealing with him. I didn't actually know that they were together until like 2 months.
Okay.
We was already really dealing with each other heavy when he finally came out and he was like, "Yeah, I got to be honest with you." And I was like, why would you even let this go this long if you like, what was the reason?
Right.
It didn't make any sense to me.
And he never gave you an explanation as to why?
Honestly, if I'm gonna be really honest, the reason why he said he stayed dealing with her is because he didn't want her to put him on child support.
Mm.
And I
Oh,
believed it. I was being naive. Yeah.
so what was that conversation like when Sadie first hit you up?
She was very aggressive, which was another reason why I didn't care really. Like, because she came at me, she was blowing up my phone, and I don't answer numbers I do not know.
Right.
So I'm like, what the heck? And then I get a text message from the same number that's blowing me up talking about, "Answer the phone, you mark." I don't know if I could cuss. And I'm like,
You just
who's a
can't say the
mark?
B word or the F or MFer. Those are the only things you can't say.
It was Mark ass B word.
Oh,
And I'm like, I don't know. I got your mark. Who is this? And so she was like, answer the phone since you want to mess with females, men. And I'm like, whose man am I messing with? I'm literally only dealing with one person. So I
right.
really hope it's not this one person. So
Right.
whose man am I messing with? So I did answer the phone and she's cussing, hollering. I can't even understand her
Hmm.
gibberish. And so I hang up. I'm like, that's clearly not your nigga. Like, and I hang up. And I text him immediately because my problem is not with you. I do not know you.
Right.
If it's gonna be with anybody, it's gonna be with him. And I'm like, so you got a girl? And then the conversation just went from there, pretty much.
I'm going to say kudos to you because I'm one of those women that believe in, you know what? My issue is not even with you. I don't know you. My issue
Mm-mm.
is with him. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because you brought me into this situation. You lied. You did this. You did. He did that. She didn't do anything. So I applaud you on directing it exactly where it needed to go. And so you said he gave you the explanations and the excuse at that point as to why they were still together. But you
No,
continue to
not at that point.
not at
He
that
didn't
point.
he
How long?
didn't tell me then yet. He was telling me that she's just a crazy baby mama. And the way he told me she found my Instagram and everything was because when she went through his phone and got my number, she looked it up on Cash App. So he shouldn't have told me that because then I looked her number up on Cash App and I sent him a picture and I'm like, "So this is her?" And he's like, "Oh, we're not let's not go there. You shouldn't even trip off of it. She's nothing," type stuff.
It's always she's the crazy baby mama that won't let go.
Yeah, every
Okay,
time.
so you continue to see him now. What is it about Bravo that kept you going back for more? Is he just that person that you were addicted to at the time? Okay.
Mhm.
The face.
My
It's the
facial
face for
expression is going to
me.
explain everything because it might say a lot more than I do. But yes, at that time I was, yes, and he was very funny, and
Mm.
he's very caring. He's very sentimental. So I will say that. Uh, but this other side is just, it's disgusting.
So have you had more than one after that initial conversation? So clearly she called your phone. When
Hmm.
did she start messaging you on your DMs?
She barely. This is the first time she's ever messaged me in my DMs. Was this time? The last time when everything started coming out, it was just like subliminal messages to each other that we were kind of sending. We knew we was watching each other. We knew we was trying to get on each other's nerves. And
Mm-hmm.
then it all came out because she had started it saying little slick stuff. And so I started responding with subliminal messages, trying to see if like, oh, are you checking the temperature? Like, are you talking about me?
Right.
Because let's really talk about it then. But so that situation happened. But this was the very first time she's ever DM'd me.
So this is the first time she used the burner page.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
the crazy part is I'm reading the text messages and I'm listening to what you said. And as you're talking in your voice clip, she responds, and I'm like, girl, you just blew your whole cover that it's you. Like, you cannot
Literally.
possibly be this emotional because here's my thing. If she's like this on Hots with you, how many others have there been?
And why is it so many others? Why is it not that man? Because clearly he's gonna keep doing the same thing to you. Clearly he's gonna keep walking all over you. Clearly he don't really want you. You're convenient. You're there. You're not leaving. That's all it is.
Hey, friend, I gotta call you later. Sorry, I haven't spoken to her forever. So has he ever seen your son in person?
No.
Really?
No, he's only seen pictures.
When you first got pregnant, was he happy or what was that?
No. No, when I first got pregnant, he initially told me that he wanted me to get rid of it. Me being the woman that I am, I don't believe in abortions. And I feel like after finding out what I found out later on, that was my miracle baby. So I was going to keep my baby regardless, whether you
Mhm.
wanted to be here or not. And I told him that I said, you could leave me alone today. I do not care. And when I told him, I did text him when I found out the gender and I found out it was a boy. And when I found out it was a boy, he called me. And from there, we were talking.
So now you said y'all were dealing for 5 months. You got pregnant like 3 months in. So for those first 2 months, you guys weren't seeing each other. But was he telling you like he wanted to be with you? He wanted to be with you and the baby, or did he
Mm-mm.
like soften into the idea of having a son?
Yeah, once I found out the gender,
Got you. So when did that change?
when everything came out, when she brought it to the internet, it was like a light switch. It just cut off.
Wow.
because he just stopped all communication. But before that, literally the week prior to that, we were supposed to see each other.
Mm.
But since he had made so many false promises before that, he had came to Vegas because at the time I was in Vegas. He had came to Vegas, but I came to California to be with my side of the family. So we missed each other because I'm like, why would I believe you this time of all the times you said you were coming and you never came? So I left, came home. Yeah, so we missed each other, and then right that next week, everything blew up.
Wow. And so, have you had any communication with him since that day, or it's just been radio silence?
It was radio silence. I tried to call him for his birthday, for my son's birthday in November, because my son's birthday is in December. He hung up. So from there, it's been just dead silent.
At this point, do you want a relationship with him for your son, or are you just not? She's like, girl, if he were to call you today or tomorrow and say, look, I'm in town, I want to see you, I want to see my son, actually make good on it and say he wanted to be a part of your son's life, would you allow him to be there?
Um, I would want him to be there if he's going to be consistent. Like I said, because I don't want any inconsistencies. If you're going to be inconsistent, you do not have to be here. There is no obligation. I got this. My family got this. I have a tribe. We're good. My son is good. But if you want to actually genuinely be here for him and be consistent and show him what a real father is, then I wouldn't mind it.
Now, I know that there was a thing at one point in time where it was like, I don't know if Sadie was saying it, or if he was putting that out there, but there was the thing where someone from that side was saying that that wasn't his kid. Was that coming from her, or was that coming from him?
It was coming from the bitter one.
Yeah, because there's no way he has his. That's like the
When
minute
I
you
had
show that picture, we're like, oh hell no.
When
There's
I
no
had my
denying that.
son, the day I had my son, he gave me a call and he said he knew that was his son. He said he looks just like his other kids when they was first born.
Wow.
Yeah, he's never not claimed him. He's always whenever he called me, even after that, he would say he would call and I would pick up, where's my son? That he never not claimed him. She's the one who tried to make that narrative, which of course she had to run with something. She had to come with something because she couldn't find nothing.
Right.
She's bitter.
Would you ever have a woman to woman conversation with her at all, if at some point it came to that?
I don't know. Like at the point that I'm at right now, everything that she said about my mom, about my son, about my dad, mm, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's gonna
because that
take.
was some disrespectful stuff that she said. Now, understand this, just because I don't post stuff doesn't mean that I'm not paying attention. I'm very
Mhm.
much paying attention to things. I see things, things get sent to me all the time. I just, I'm stretched between two sectors right now. So I don't
I
catch
believe it.
everything.
No, I believe it. It'd be a lot going on.
It does. So but I see what I mean is I don't post everything, but I do catch majority of the stuff that is going on. Like there's people that be like, did you see this? Look what's going on with them over here. And I'm looking, I'm like, okay. And I literally sit and open my inbox and be like, okay, open the inbox. Okay. Open the inbox. Cause it's like my inbox gets so full that
Mhm.
sometimes I'll be 5 days behind getting to stuff, but it's all people sending me content from different things. So I'm seeing stuff. I'm
Yeah.
just not saying stuff, but I saw
Right.
what was said and I feel like I can understand where you're coming from because as a mother, you don't talk about my kid.
Mm-mm.
As a daughter, you don't talk about my parents. Like we've moved into this era where parents and kids are no longer off the table and people just feel like they can say and do whatever they want and disrespect elders, disrespect children. So I get where you're coming from with you don't know at this moment, you don't know if you'll be able to even have that conversation. And maybe that's something you guys can do later on down the road as your kids get older because they are siblings. At some point,
Hmm.
it would be nice in an ideal world for y'all to be
Right.
able to have the siblings get together. But if that doesn't happen, sometimes it never happens because people are just too bitter.
Yeah, sometimes, and I do want to state this. She likes to claim she's a God-fearing woman, and I just want to say no God-fearing woman is going to talk about somebody's child.
That's a fact.
None.
That's a fact.
Okay. Because I'm an actual, very spiritual, God fearing woman. And I never once thought to bring up her child or her family. Like, All I gotta do is talk about you. It's
Right.
between me and you. Your problem is with me, right? I could talk you down. Okay. Talk about me. You talk about me. Let's clown each other. But don't bring them into it because now you're making it personal. Now I really gotta stand behind, okay, like, no, I don't like you.
So what would you like to would you like for her to know, or what would you like to say to her if you could have a serious conversation with her?
Um, I'm gonna always say get a grip. Like you need to get it together. Um, I'm gonna also say I really do be trying to like watch what I say because I could really say a lot and I know I said that in the last one, but I'm being so serious.
Hmm.
Um, she needs to worry about being more of a mom instead of worrying about me because I'm not worried about her or them or that family, nothing they have going on. I'm like having a child, if you know having a child, it takes up so much of your time in the best ways that you're not worried about nothing else or no
Right.
one else. So she needs to stay over there, worry about that, handle that, be what she want to be over there, and while I be over here. And if maybe in the long run, way down the line, we could be cordial, we'll see.
I can completely understand that. I can completely understand that. So now we did hear that there was a claim that you made last night about them being unemployed and receiving government assistance. What did Bravo tell you he did for a living?
He told me he's a artist manager. He manages artists. That's what he told me. And then long down the line, when everything boils down, supposedly he makes $0. He's getting EBTs and he's getting cash aid. And I cannot get any type of child support until that situation gets figured out.
Now, I know for a fact that he is a road manager, allegedly, for Blueface, because everywhere Blueface goes when he's out, he's there. He's
Mhm.
also been on the road with Jaden. So I don't know exactly what's going on with that. And I don't want to say too much of what I think, because then that's an assumption, and I don't want to do that.
Mhm.
But allegedly, that is his profession. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe that's his ruse that he's doing to try to not have to pay child support for either one of the kids. I don't know. It's not far fetched for people to do that. Did he show off when you guys were together? Like, did he take you to dinner? Did he show off wearing like expensive clothing or any of that type of stuff?
Yeah, he has nice jewelry, he has expensive clothing, a nice car. He definitely took me out to dinner. He took me on dates. So yeah, he would pay for the hotel every time whenever we went to a hotel and they were nice hotels. So yeah, he it's not like he was trying to flex like being cocky in a sense, but it did show like he has money. Mhm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
To go back for a second to what you said about you know things and you just like saying things. I want to say this. Oftentimes, and I don't know who this is, I don't know, maybe Sadie if you watching, I don't know, but oftentimes when your man is tipping out, you don't know what he's telling the other woman about you. So you don't know what she knows. And yeah, if she's saying she's not gonna say nothing, I would fall back and take that up with your man. I'm just gonna say it. Because
Yeah.
one day you might push that button and you ain't gonna like what comes out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If
Same.
Rob, what would you have to say to Bravo about any of this? If you ever had a conversation with him, or if you just ended up picking up the phone randomly one day, what would you say to him?
Mm, I wish he would have just left me alone, for real. I wish he would have just stayed in his relationship. I mean, I have my blessing now, and I can't deny it, and I love that. But all this drama is so unnecessary, and I don't be for the drama like that because the type of person that I am, I really don't like to talk. Like I really like, especially with how she's been. Like I would really much rather do something else that I cannot do
Right.
because I'm not trying to deal with no repercussions behind it. But yeah, I just the drama is unnecessary.
I
I
agree
want to
with
get I want to get like I said back to my regular program of being cute and making you mad and having you do that from a distance. Like leave me alone.
But you definitely have been getting cute. You have been getting cute, girl. What
Thank
would
you.
you say to those people who say to you, well, he told you he didn't want to have a baby, so what did you expect? Because you know that there's going to be people, they may not be saying it in the comments, but I get people on the replay that have a lot of balls on the replay and they won't come in the live and say it because they know these people in the chat are not playing. Well, what would you say to those people?
I told him he could leave. That's what I would say. My thing is it's not that I'm mad that he's not being a dad. That's not it at all. It's the drama that he's caused because of it. And
Right.
it's not that I ever wanted to come at the man for child support initially, or I was in this for money or whatever. It was never that. So I don't know. It was just never that.
And this feud that's going on between you and Sadie, this is because of your respect or this is because of Bravo?
It's not because of Bravo at all. Mm-mm. She could have that man. I hope she keeps him forever. Mm-mm. It's because of the principle behind her always thinking she can throw the rock and hide her hand. You're not going to keep doing that. And then you keep trying to turn the situation when you know what it is.
I have to say, I am really loving your energy and I'm loving the way that you are handling this situation because a lot of people would not handle it this way. They would be wilding out. It would be, I'm going to get him. I'm going to keep him. It would be a back and forth feud over the man. But you are very much focused on your son. You're focused on your life. You know, on a regular average day when there's no beefing going on or subs throwing on, you're a regular everyday mom. You're an everyday girly. Like
Mm-hmm.
you sip water and mind your business.
That's it. That's all. That's it. And I be making TikToks since she wanted to message me off of a TikTok video that had nothing to do with her. I be
What?
at work making TikToks, having my own little fun in my own little world. Like, girl, please.
Hold on. So she's messaging you on TikTok. She's messaging you on IG. Like, what
No,
is
no,
she
no.
following you
She
all over?
had responded to the TikTok on my Instagram. So I had posted
Oh,
to my
okay.
story, and so she responded to it. But the TikTok had nothing to do with her. So why she responded to that, I'm like, what? That makes no sense.
You know, a hit dog always hollers, but I thought you was gonna say, you know, she's following you all over the internet because following you all over the internet
I
is
mean, I wouldn't
actually
know.
stalking you.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I really wouldn't be surprised because you on Instagram now, you can look at the information on an account. So when you look at that fake account, she's changed the name 3 times and it was made last year in February. So you've been watching me that long. That's clear. So
That's
I wouldn't
ridiculous.
put it past her to be watching me on every other piece of social media. She does give stalker vibes.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if she already has like address or some type of personal info because girlies like that have friends who are like FBI agents. They try to get your whole business, but they never do anything.
The funny thing is I'm that friend. I'm the FBI agent. So she needs to leave me alone. For
She said,
real.
"You want to dig on me? I'm going to dig on you."
I'm telling you, I got information. Just leave me alone. Cause really, mm-mm,
Girl, I wouldn't play with her, Sadie. I leave it
mm-mm.
alone, girl.
Just
I
leave me
leave
alone.
it alone. You got him. You don't want him no more, correct? Like you done. You
No.
over. That season is done and over with. You. She just said you can have him forever. She don't care.
Forever, ever.
She don't care about none of that. He's
Keep
not
him
worth the
over
drama.
there. Like what? No, 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 no.
Now you did do a diss track to Sadie, and I am going to play this diss track. If y'all have not already heard it, we're gonna listen to it, and I want y'all to go over to her channel. This is her channel here, and go subscribe. You see, I'm subscribed. You should subscribe. Okay, let's listen to Mysstique. Now, this song is called, it's the Not Like Us freestyle diss, right? But is it called Dizzy 304?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. This is Dizzy 304 by Mysstique. Can y'all hear it? Hold on. I don't hear anything.
It starts off quiet in the beginning.
Okay.
You mad about a nigga? What's up? All that talking on the net gon' get you caught up. Bitch, I would've thought your name was Joe the way you stalk us. Bitch, I could've posted a video that your nigga took. Pose for me, baby. Never had to do the most to get them acting crazy. I'm the one who got you pressured up. Yeah, I'm birds and pies. Post a pic, make a sick of bitch lose her appetite. Fuck you. I'm the one you gotta come through. Can't stand toe to toe with me, I'm talking numbers. I'm the one, you the zero. He gon' always have you crying in that pillow. Worry about the next bitch. But you should really check who you having sex with before he get you in some trouble. I be at your neck, bitch. I be on that bullshit. And that ain't nothing but some true grass. Little bitch, I'm on your ass. Cause we can knuckle up and fight. Fuck around and make a bitch catch a flight. It's a reason why you dance on poles and dikes, but you still catch an Uber to get home at night. Walk, 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 walk. See, fuck them up. Walk, 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 walk. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a slob? Ain't you tired? Waiting on a ring, but your boyfriend's a liar. I need a loose sweet to smoke on these dead bitches. I go hard and she know that my flow vicious. Colombiana take one to the dome, bitches. I'm fucking with your mind games. I'm cold, nigga. Say, why you really wanna play with me? Your head fucked up and you gotta pay niggas. Your baby daddy stay calling when he leaves. They complain about your shoes and your dusty ass weave. You ain't a bitch, you's a hoe. Your day job, you gotta get it off the flow. Say, you probably bands like Mercedes. Steady on his line, but the nigga gon' pay me. Now I'm in the court for that child support, pay me. Steady online and you run your mouth daily. Now I'm in the court for that child support, pay me. Steady online and you run your mouth daily. Freaky ass bitch, she's a valley type slob. Freaky ass bitch, she's a valley type slob. Hey, 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 get a turn like a knob. Hey, 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 get a turn like a knob. Say 304, 304, 304, 304. She the biggest one. Biggest one, she the biggest one, biggest one.
Hey.
A bitch thought she was fucking with me, and she could never. I'll take your nigga and give him right back. And I have his son.
Okay, girl. You see, they are definitely feeling that down in the comments. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go and follow her YouTube page. Okay. Follow her YouTube page and run this song up. Okay, I don't even have to ask you what inspired that song because we know what inspired that song. But how long did it take you to write it? That's going to say it all right there.
Not even a week. Wrote it, got in the studio, and got it done. Not even a week.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this going to be a new talent or was that just something for fun? Because you do have another song on there as well on your YouTube. So do you have more music coming out?
Yes, I do. I have more music coming. I do plan on pursuing that. I've always loved music. I've always done music. I'm actually a singer. And I tried rapping. I started about last year trying it, and I was like, you know what, let's run with it. But I'm probably gonna do a little bit of both. A little bit of R&B, a little bit of rap.
I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that for you. That girl, you did your thing. You did your thing.
Thank you.
I can hear that actually being bumped. Okay. And like I told you, that we have, let me just tell you, we have the gangsters that come up in here and they talk a little bit, but they watch from the back. But as you can see, the ladies in here are definitely loving it. And I definitely would love to hear that on the systems going down the highway, just bumping it because, girl, that was bars. Okay. That was bars.
I appreciate it.
Definitely another talent for you. No, you didn't try, girl. You executed that, okay? So what are you currently working? Okay, that listen, when you writing the truth, that's easy.
It comes easy.
Plus, I bet you were a little fueled anyway. Like, okay, you want to play? All right, let's play.
Yeah.
Let me give you something to play.
Because I thought she would have came back with something, but yet again, she throws the rock, she hides her hand, and she gets all silent, and it's like, okay,
you know what I think it's gonna take for her to give you a response?
What?
A viral moment. Okay, so guess what, y'all? Go post that in y'all stories. I'm going to post it. Everybody repost it. Let's run this up and see if we can get this to go viral because I would love, not that I'm trying to be messy, but I would love to see what the clap back could possibly be to that because when I say you, You ate from
Yeah.
beginning all the way to the end. You didn't, you had your foot on her neck and your foot on the gas and you were on go the whole time. And I don't know how anybody could come back from it.
I thought she was gonna try. She supposedly does music, even though all she talks about is sexual activities. But I'm talking real bars. I'm talking about let's really rap. Let's okay. If we're gonna do something, you know you're not gonna do anything for real, for real. So let's at least rap. Let's do something.
Okay, so you know what? Sexual, sensual, provocative music is different from a diss track. That's a
Very
whole
much.
diss track,
Mm-hmm.
line for line, bar for bar. It's a diss track from beginning to end. So you kind of gotta, you know what I'm saying? And it's like now it's been out, we've heard it, and you haven't, you kind of gotta clap back quick when you're engaged in war. So I mean, it's kind of looking like Mystique won, Sadie zero. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm
Literally.
just saying, like, when you
No
engage
pun
in lyrical,
intended.
right? When you are engaged in lyrical war, that's how it goes.
Yes.
So, what are you currently working on?
Currently, like I said, I do tattoos, so I actually have some coming up this weekend. I'm going to be starting a business. I'm not going to get too much into the details with my mom, so I'm working on that as well. That's a process. And mainly just that and music,
Okay. And what's next for you and your son?
living life, being happy, doing things, getting out, watching him grow. That's what's next. I love watching him grow every day. I love watching him hit his milestones, hearing him talk, hearing him just get into his own personality. I feel like that is so amazing. Every day is something new. You wake up to something new. So that's pretty much it.
Is he walking?
Yes. He's
Oh,
walking, he's running, he's getting into everything. He yells at me. I'm like, goodness, he gonna give me a run for my money, but it's okay. We got it.
well, you know what? The joys of being a mom. Explain that to us. From from birth to now, explain the joys, your upsides, your best moments.
My best moments when I first had him, of course, that was the most amazing thing. It was kind of like I was in shock a little bit when I first had him because I'm like, dang, you really came from me? You're
Right.
mine, all mine. So yeah, that was one of my things. Getting him home also because I was only in the hospital 3 days because I was ready to get up out there. I was walking the same day. I was ready to go.
I know that's
Getting
right.
him home, sleeping in the bed with my baby for the first time, it was the best feeling watching him learn how to crawl, all of those. And there was a moment when he was really young, he would suck on my chin. So I thought that was really cute. It's
Oh,
hard, but I thought that was really cute. It's a bunch of different things I could get into. It's so many things I could talk about when it comes to him.
how was it the first time you heard mom or mama?
It took him forever to say it.
Of course, it's always
It took him
first thing they
forever.
say is dada.
And he did. And I don't know how, because I was like, where did you learn that?
It's like
Nobody
it's
taught you that.
programmed in their heads that that's the first thing they say is dad, dad, dad,
Yeah.
dad, dad. What?
I was like, Miss Rachel, we're not playing you no more. Okay, because you taught him to say dada before he said mama. But
Right.
once he said mama, I was ecstatic. I was so happy. I was, man, I had to take videos every chance he could say it, would say it, everything.
Aw. Well, I'm very happy that you are enjoying the blessing of being a mom,
Yeah.
minus the stress and aggravation that has been going on. I give you your kudos and your props for the way that you are handling yourself and continuing to champion. And I wish you nothing but the best and success in all of your future endeavors. Is there anything that you would like for the people to know about you that you haven't
Um,
already said, or something that you would like to say to the viewers watching?
I would like to say stay tuned. I know I've been very quiet, but I feel like this is my year to finally come out since everybody wants me to get out my shell so bad. Let's actually do it because I'm really a fun, lovable person. I'm always cracking jokes, and on my story, I'm such a character. So y'all should just stay tuned.
Absolutely. Well, as you do those endeavors, you know, you are always welcome to spin the block back at the bar. But people have asked for me to replay the video again. So we're going to run that beautiful being footage one more again for y'all before we are out of here.
Thank you.
No problems.
That's funny.
You mad about a nigga? What's up? All that talking on the nigga gon' get you caught up. Bitch, I would've thought your name was Joe the way you stalk us. Bitch, I could've posted a video that your nigga took. Pose for me, baby. Never had to do the most to get him acting crazy. I'm the one who got you pressured up. Yeah, I'm bursting pipes. Post a pic, make a sicker bitch lose her appetite. Fuck you. I'm the one you gotta come through. Can't stand toe to toe with me, I'm talking numbers. I'm the one, you the zero. He gon' always have you crying in that pillow. Worry about the next bitch. But you should really check who you having sex with before he get you in some trouble. I be at your neck, bitch. I be on that bullshit. And that ain't nothing but some true grass. Little bitch, I'm on your ass. Cause we can knuckle up and fight. Fuck around and make a bitch catch a flight. It's a reason why you dance on poles and dikes, but you still catch an Uber to get home at night. Walk, 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 walk. See, fuck them up. Walk, 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 walk. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a slob? Ain't you tired? Waiting on a ring, but your boyfriend's a liar. I need a loose leaf to smoke on these dead bitches. I go hard and she know that my flow vicious. Colombiana take one to the dome, bitches. I'm fucking with your mind games. I'm cold, nigga. Say, why you really wanna play with me? Your head fucked up and you gotta pay niggas. Your baby daddy stay calling when he leaves. They complain about your shoes and your dusty ass weave. You ain't a bitch, you's a hoe. Your day job, you gotta get it off the flow. Say, you probably bands like Mercedes. Steady on his line, but the nigga gon' pay me. Now I'm in the court for that child support, pay me. Steady online and you run your mouth daily. Now I'm in the court for that child support, pay me. Steady online and you run your mouth daily. Freaky ass bitch, she's a valley type slob. Freaky ass bitch, she's a valley type slob. Hey, 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 get her turn like a knob. Hey, 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 get her turn like a knob. Say 304, 304, 304, 304. She the biggest one. Biggest one, she the biggest one, biggest one. A bitch thought she was fucking with me, and she could never. I'll take your nigga and give him right back. And I had his son.
Y'all are a mess in these comments. They are throwing up the 304. Oh man, I can't with y'all. Well, Mysstique, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you coming to the bar and talking with us and sharing with us. And, you know, like I said, we wish you all the success in all of your endeavors. You are definitely a Jackie. I don't want to say Jack of all trades. So definitely, like, we would love to see like some of your artwork when you do your tattoos, when you do your grand opening. Definitely share that stuff with us. And one person in the comments said that your YouTube is not in your Instagram bio. You put that in your Instagram bio, girl.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna do that. And I want to say thank you for having me too. Thank you so much because
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it, and you are so comforting, and it was so easy to speak to you. So I wanted to say that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Well, y'all know what they're still throwing 304 in the chat. Well, y'all know what I always say. Thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate all of the love and support that y'all always do from beginning to end. Love is always love, y'all. And when y'all rest well. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all.